Ladies and gentlemen, for the 20th time since I've been employed for this show, Opie and Anthony are looking at blueprints for a redesigned studio.
Surprise.
Yeah. But they're looking like they think it's going to happen this time. Eric, do you think this is going to pan out?
We can be hopeful.
I know.
I hope it does.
Hey, I got to see the specs. It really looks cherry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cherry?
Yeah.
Like too many chairs? Or like red?
Wiki right now is like the black guy in Batman, where he's got... You know what's awful is I don't know him other than the black guy in Batman.
Yeah. He's also the black guy in the March of the Penguins movie.
He's great.
He's terrific.
We're looking at, like, blueprints. You ever see Aliens? We could weld plates here, here, and here.
And he's not listening. Do you think this is real?
No, this is hilarious.
Yeah, okay,
This
so
is
you
as
know.
far as it's going to go.
Okay.
When he came in with it, I grabbed the thing and I yelled, "Blueprints, more like Jew prints."
I love it.
That's a good one.
No laugh at him.
That's a good one.
Nothing.
What?
Yeah.
Don has been weird today. He's not been good with comedy at all.
Do you know what happened earlier, though? He's a little shaken up. He had these in a big rolled-up tube in the back of his bicycle, and then he left him in his dad's car in the back, and he drove off, and then he had to get the blueprints back.
Right.
And then they found cigarettes in his jacket.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah,
He's been
it's terrible.
smoking.
And then Roland's over there going like, yeah, these are all looking good to me, too.
Yeah, where will the guests sit?
We're always saying to put you in that corner, facing the corner.
Enough seats for many guests.
I don't know. I don't see it happening.
No, you don't.
I just don't see it happening.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I think everything they do, they do like, this will hold them a little longer.
Right.
Show them blueprints.
Right.
Show them some blueprints.
And they shrunk the monitor finally. So
They
they're like,
finally
we
did that.
We shrunk the monitor.
We're making progress.
You like your shrunken monitor?
You like it? We're making progress here.
Yeah. I think it's going to happen.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Don is taking back the blueprints because they
Taking
are
the
indeed
blueprints.
confidential. What are you thinking, Hope?
I like them,
He doesn't-
I like
you're
them
the-
Randall flag boots he's got on there.
Oh, geez.
Who, Don?
Those are nice. The walking dude.
Don worked so hard on it.
Yeah, and Hope
did.
just goes like this. He crushed him. He goes, yeah, I don't like it.
He worked so hard on it, too.
It's just
You
crushing.
could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell.
He was pumped. He had a ruler that he was doing this with.
That's
No, you're
like-
not understanding in scale.
He's like the kid. He's like the kid in school that wanted compliments for the bad Van Halen logo he drew on his fucking notebook, and we're just not giving it to him. It sucks, dude. It's not even fucking proportioned right.
Sort of fucking H.
Fucking sucks.
I was still doing Rolling Stones tongue.
Were you Rolling Stones tongue? Yeah. Good. Were you good?
Yeah, no, it was
No,
terrible.
no.
But I would, like, halfway through the test, just hold it up and show it to someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aren't you doing your test? No. I don't know any of this shit.
That's why I opted for the Van Halen logo, because you could use the edge of a book. It was just straight lines.
Right.
You didn't need any creativity.
You never tried to do the 3D prism from Pink Floyd with the rainbow coming out?
Nah, nothing that took any creativity or work
No.
whatsoever. It
No.
was, I had to use that piece of paper for schoolwork, the back of it, too. I never had paper. I was always you got a pencil? You got paper?
You got anything that other people have, like supplies? My thing was always like this. Hey, smart girl, why don't you finish this test up for me? And I was going to tell you later about some big party you're probably coming to.
That's
It's gonna
funny,
be
'cause
fucking
you
great.
say the same thing to Fez now.
Yeah, well, smart girl, or hey, he just scored a touchdown, everybody.
Yay!
He's running for a touchdown.
I got to get that fuck out of here. Yeah, Kenny's downstairs with my NutriBullet.
Jeez, look who's in here and sparkling.
Okay.
Who cares?
Shows up with diamonds on.
Yeah.
I'm going for the 15-yard penalty. My nigga.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I went
All
for
right.
it. I went for
NFL.
it.
This is
I went for
NFL.
it.
NFL.
I had to. 15 yards.
We're living in a post-NFL world. You
We
can't.
are a post-NFL.
You can't say that.
It's amazing to me that they would come up with that the same time that they're running the combine, which is about the closest we have to a slave market today. You watch these guys now hop up in the air.
It really is.
And you're like,
When you
No.
see the guys starting to check teeth and just smacking on the hindquarter, they do that smack on the ass. Yeah, look.
I was watching the Jimmy the Greek 30 for 30 over the weekend. What a downfall that guy took.
Your big black male. They breed him with the... Oh, Jimmy, shut up.
They left it long, so they showed him like trying to explain. Like he realized as he was saying it how bad it was.
No, it's really...
It's a coincidence.
You just love torture, don't you? Like,
I loved watching him swear. Because then he starts like going to the next appearance. He's like, what I was saying was your black is going to work harder for me. Your black is going to be a harder worker.
Oh, was that bad?
That was back when blacks couldn't be quarterbacks.
Right. True. You'll never see a black quarterback, that's for sure.
Definitely not. But but somebody got caught with a gun that can't shoot basketball today.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Who did? I didn't hear about
From the
that.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh.
His fucking chick ratted him out.
Oh, it was his chick. I thought he lent him a gun or something.
No, he I guess he had a gun. He had a problem with his chick.
The only time
chick fucking
The only time Ant knows anything that's going on in basketball is when it's gun related.
Guns. You're absolutely right. His chick fucking took the gun down to the precinct.
What a dirty
and said,
bitch.
"This is my fucking boyfriend's gun."
Get the fuck out of here.
Just because you wanted to be shitty to him?
Yeah. And they
Didn't
arrested him.
I think Kinnison's chick put his in a carry-on bag when she was fucking mad.
Good
Just
one.
snuck it under a carry-on bag. All right, Sam, enjoy the tour. Enjoy the tour.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm assuming all your guns are registered because your moisture is trustworthy,
yeah,
right?
I gotta be registered. I can't afford prison.
He has trustworthy moisture.
I can't afford prison. It took a long time. This New York State is no people to fuck around with. They want to know everything.
You had to get enough people upset with you that you started getting death threats. Then,
true.
you can get
the stack of tweets and fucking emails and things that I take down there. I go, look, here it is.
AK.
Another stack of death threats.
every 6 months you have to kind of incite a riot. So you can be like, look, I need it. This is what I do.
People are trying to kill me.
Right.
Love it.
Richard Cranium is out to murder me.
Yes. And if you look at this threat from his partner, hey, would you blow me? Very serious allegations I'm making here
Bobby
against Phil McCracken.
Bobby _420.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Have fun.
See you later.
Enjoy
it
your NutriBullet.
Yes, Kenny took it down to the car.
Oh, shit.
Kenny.
Wiki is still trying to sell Opie on this studio build out. And you know,
Look at Norian. He looks so black today. Why is he dressed like that?
well, that's his outdoor gear.
He look like he's a hood or something.
Yeah, it is. It's a little hip hop.
Well, you know, he used to dress like that when he was a kid. He used to wear like the Kangol hats and the Adidas jumpsuits and everything.
He look like he's selling weed or something.
You think
He
so?
Like he got a nickel bag or something.
We know that Don is all about interior decorating from your history with him, Ron. I mean, and he's all about Opie from your history with him. You're talking last time you were on about the dinner you guys went to. For Opie to come in and say, no, this doesn't work at all. It's got to be heartbreaking. Is he crying? He ended your guys' whole thing
Yeah.
because he wanted to be able to get in and show Opie his plans.
It's unbelievable.
And now,
But it also shows you the Sirius XM thing is content on the air comes last.
oh yeah,
The last possible thing we need.
yeah. I understand there's a show going on, but we have a meeting to get to.
Oh, shit.
We should have just yelled out, Don, please, this could pick up Twitter followers.
Yeah. Don, what's this I hear about you costing the boys Twitter followers? How are you doing, WhooKid?
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah?
Jet lagged as usual.
Where are you coming from?
The last city I was in was I was near Saint-Tropez, France.
Jeez, were you doing DJing?
Yeah, I was DJing out there.
And did you just get back today, or you've been in town for a couple days?
Back on Monday.
Because who are you talking to today that you have to have all these diamonds on?
Nah, I'm just chilling right now. This Black History Month is over this week, so I'm wearing black diamonds for the last week.
Because you think that black people will feel honored by that.
It's ignorance.
I understand. We got some questions for Ron.
Oh, shit.
Is that right?
That's right. Kevin in Houston.
Hey, boys, how y'all doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I got a question for Ron. Not trying to be rude, but how come the new station sounds so shitty? It sounds like you're broadcasting from a cardboard box.
Yeah, they're still working on the shittiness of that station, but I hear about it all the time.
He said on the phone screen, he said, why does the show sound different? Which
Right.
translated once he gets on the air. I gotta
No, he's right. Each station here sounds worse than the one before.
Yeah, they have some kind of algorithm where they figure out exactly how much audio quality to give to each channel.
Yeah, and they try to do that for me exactly during my show. And I'm not even making this up. And then they take it off the rest of the times that they're playing comedy clips.
So for 3 hours, they push, it's awesome.
Right.
And then right after that, they pull it back.
I would never say that we've gotten to awesome, but improved. And
what? And do you advertise that? This is the new and improved Ron and Fez show?
Well, no, not improved from when we were over here, improved from what the rest of the station sounds like. But the thing is, there's so many different ways people listen now, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to engineer and produce for all of them.
That's crazy.
Because I guess on the web, doesn't everything kind of sound the same if you listen on the app?
That I couldn't tell you.
Neither could I. I just assumed.
And in our headphones, like if you're looking for levels, it's not necessarily the levels people hear in their radio.
Really?
That's crazy.
So this is all just comfort. Like it doesn't matter.
You're right.
Right.
For all I know, I'm screaming right now when you're mumbling in someone's radio.
Wow.
You think it's a sabotage? You think somebody's trying to get at you?
No, I just think that unlike terrestrial where it's like one signal, one radio, people are listening in their car, they're listening on their computer, they're listening on their phone. There's different lag times for things.
It's also the formula you were talking about before. It's live radio last, and then technology second to last.
Yes.
Yes. So that way they can get
first as followers.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
John in South Carolina.
Hey, I am so excited. Is this finally the return of the Ronnie B and Sammy Sweetheart show?
There was a short time when Sam was finding his sea legs that I would come in early and pump him up and make him feel good about himself.
Ron was the mama deer that helped me as my legs were still shaky. He picked me up by my scruff and said, "No, Sam, this is how we do it."
And I wanted to do the same thing for Jimmy Fallon that first night, and he was so nervous. Hey, did you guys see Fred Armisen on Fallon and talking about how scared he was of being serious?
Wow.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. I just saw the very beginning of the show.
Yeah, he said that they brought him up here, and he goes, they're like 40, floors in the air. And then they walk you. Their hallways on the outside, and I was hiding my eyes.
He's horrified at the height, I think. Yeah.
So is Fez going, finally somebody understands?
Yeah, Fez gets it. Fez is like, well, Fez doesn't step late enough to see that. But if there's some kind of replay today.
Why would he? His show starts at noon.
I could see if it was on the outside. You know what I mean? Like if he was forced to walk in the open air. But do you feel height when you're in a...
Never. And it's not like we have to walk. It's not like it's not floor to ceiling windows. There's a gap. You can't even get next to the window because the radiators are on the floor. So I've never had a sense of being high in the air when I'm up here. And I've done that Chicago thing in the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
And that freaks me out when you're kind of outside the building in that glass box.
Right.
But being up here, I've never.
So when you walked into the box, you thought this box is going to fall.
Until I stepped inside that box, I was like, this is cake. I don't understand how anybody could be afraid of it. 1 foot in the glass box. And I fell. I was like...
Well, unless you go to the window and you look outside, it feels kind of like, I'm a scared nigga when I look out the window.
Oh, you just had to slip it in,
15 yards.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
yards.
I'm talking
Even
all
for
way.
you to make that up. You know what? I'm punting.
Sorry.
And then we'll go over the sidelines and talk about the rules.
Sorry.
But, have you guys ever been to the Grand Canyon?
No, but they have that glass floor, right?
Well, yeah, but even when you're on the edge, you're so high that you don't feel high, like in an airplane. So you're like looking down at a painting.
Right.
Like, fuck, look at that down there. You know what I mean? At 20 feet, you would probably be nervous about falling.
Yeah.
But at a mile, you don't comprehend it.
Yeah.
Do you think that guy who walked, the Walenda, who walked across the whole Grand Canyon was getting that sensation?
It's a stupid fuck, too.
Yeah, I don't know what goes on in those people's heads.
Out of their minds.
They're raised that way.
Yeah.
They're raised to walk on ropes.
How do you raise something? No, you don't have to fear it. But
Yeah.
if I fall, will I die? Yes, of course.
When they're toddlers, they put them on a little wire. They start as babies.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then they'll go up another 6 inch, until they're like the kid's 15, and he's like, "Fuck, this is high, huh?"
Give me
You know what I mean? I never
Yeah.
realized it because it was happening so little at a time.
How do you get by in school doing that? Like, no, I'm not on the T-ball team. I walk a rope in my backyard.
But see that you do what your family. If you grew up in a family of fishermen, you're going to fish.
Yeah.
You know, you don't make the decision to fish.
My whole family was unathletic assholes, so.
Were they snarky?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just sit in the TV and make fun of other people.
Oh my
that have a
God.
life?
They just sit there, and whoever at the family gatherings, whoever's not there, that's who we're all talking shit about.
E-Rock, what about you? How will you raise your children?
Unreligious.
Is that right?
Yeah.
God bless you.
Well,
God bless those children.
we got to end the show because the Opie and Anthony show has to begin.
Okay, any clips?
However, we didn't get to clips today, but I'm going to blame that on you, Ron.
And I thought Michelle was going to come down here and defend herself.
I texted her that she could come on the post show today.
She wants no part of it.
I guess not. I think you scared her from live radio.
What?
No. I'm a big fan.
She said that after she did your show, because she was nice on there,
Yeah.
and she tried to get you to stop being mean to Fez, that the Ron and Fez Reddit sub forum just killed her.
Well, here I'm going to teach you this little radio thing. Always go with the bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no matter
don't
what.
Don't be the person who stops a bit.
I saw you when we were doing the dating game with Bobo. No part of you wanted to go with that, but you went with it.
Went with the bit.
You had to.
I go, we're all throwing rocks at the special needs kids.
That's what we're doing. We'll see you tomorrow. Ron and Fez are on Raw Dog at noon. Goodbye, everybody.